Join Kelly and Mark in real time. Mark Consuelos, an actor and co-host, got into an intense argument with the producer, a devoted follower of girlfriend Kelly Ripa. But how did he manage to get himself into this jam? To learn more about what happened, continue reading. Mark Consuelos and producer have an argument. The hosts of Live with Kelly and Mark Consuelos and Kelly Ripa, never shy away from discussing controversial topics. After over 30 years of marriage, the couple is still going strong. Couples can relate to their chats, which are often humorous. Their lively conversation is made even more entertaining by the fact that they never shy away from discussing controversial or taboo themes. Kelly or Mark might require a day off, unfortunately. This is the sequence of events. Consuelos was left to fend for himself on Thursday, August 7th, as his wife was not present. Duncan was filling in for Kelly as a news anchor, and Mark wasted no time getting into an issue that bothers him. He told his co-host that it annoys him when men don't know how to shake hands correctly. The 54-year-old went on to say that he immediately taught his two boys the proper way to shake hands. Thus, he gives this a great deal of attention. He continued by showing Elle the worst male handshake and explaining that it's when the fingers are taken very gently. Their firm grip on my finger makes your handshake look weak. An other audience member piped in to express agreement with Mark Consuelos' evaluation. Afterwards, Mark demonstrated to Elle his serious lean by taking the other person's hand. Elle acknowledged Mark's exertion and continued after he leaned in closely. She seemed uneasy about the subject or thought Mark had gone too far. William Hanson, a male etiquette expert, was already the object of Mark's ire when he chopped bananas instead of eating them with his hands. He then slammed William in front of producer Michael Gilman. Because I know you can avoid hearing it, I will say something provocative. It is my understanding that William also sits down to pee. William, get up. Consider that. Stand up for yourself. Kelly is aware of this. Just so you know, Kelly Ripa has admitted that her husband sometimes acts like an alpha guy. Men, especially those with purses, who act femininely are mocked by Mark Consuelos. While in the air, the pair saw a man passenger stow his belongings in the overhead bin, so that his wife could put her luggage on top. Mark quickly took the purse out. Viewers of Live with Kelly and Mark adored Mark and Elle's rapport and completely ignored the sporadic handshake section. They have also disregarded his domineering conduct. Is Mark Consuelos' attempt at manliness and strength shocking to you? Post a comment below to share your ideas. Mark Consuelos has been a well-known face on television for almost 30 years. His acting roles, public marriage to Kelly Ripa, and most recently, his work as co-host of the morning talk show Live with Kelly and Mark, have all contributed to his fame. Consuelos has fully embraced the program's casual, conversational approach, which is known for his charisma, wit, and, at times, eyebrow-raising humor. A program took an unexpectedly controversial turn in early August 2025, catching a producer in the crossfire, and he found himself at the center of talk both inside and outside the studio. Neither was this a stage stunt nor a theatrical explosion. There was an unplanned, blink-and-miss-it moment. This is what Live is known for. Still, the discussion didn't go away soon enough thanks to Phil and co-host Elle Duncan's obviously uncomfortable reaction, a swipe at etiquette expert William Hanson, and some old-school alpha male humor. Mark Ripa's wife and co-host, Kelly Ripa, was not present at the Live desk on Thursday, August 7th. A skilled broadcaster with a lively on-screen presence, Elle Duncan, who anchors for ESPN and ABC News, took her place. The vibe was a little different, as is typical whenever a new co-host drops in for a day. Mark was ready to bring up one of his personal grievances the second the cameras started rolling. Formalities fail. When men are clumsy with their handshakes, it gets under my skin. He spoke to Duncan in a serious manner, even though it was the morning program. The significance of a strong handshake was something he instilled in his two sons at a young age, he said. This is something I take very seriously, said the man. Right off the bat, you've got to know how to do it. The next part was the demonstration, which Live viewers have seen many times before as the hosts physically play out stories. Reaching out, Mark shook his hand before giving her the extreme flaccid shake that he loathes. They take hold of my finger, causing your handshake to become quite loose.